Ataki attention ndio maana ananiambia. So now you can
So after the music, we started to explore the Fort Jesus. So when you enter this place, first you pay, and when you're paying, you don't give money on cash. You just give your money, and then they scan for you, and then you pay online actually using your eCitizen. So when you get in, you will meet that guy there for entertainment. He's not paid, but you, of course, due to his best work, you have to be generous enough to tip him something small. So we did that. He sang for my daughter. She was really enjoying the music, so he sang one song for her, and then we gave him a small token of appreciation. So when you enter, he's always there to entertain people. There were the girls and boys that were dancing here. There were high school students and primary school students. They were there with their teachers. So what about this now, Fort Jesus? So Fort Jesus is in Mombasa. It is a historic 16th century Portuguese fortress, located in Mombasa, Kenya, designed by Giovanni Battista Cairati in 1593 to protect the port. Okay, so in described as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2011, it is considered one of the best preserved examples of Renaissance military fortification featured and coral walls that reflect the shape of a human body. So this place, when you visit, first it is when you go to Mombasa, this is must visit place because it is very beautiful for the people who love history and they love to understand history. So this is for you, and if you have children, it is a good place for your kids because people pay for their children to go to trip on this place. So if you are around Mombasa and you're going to Mombasa, don't just go to the beach. Also visit this place. It is a very unique place, and also your children will learn a lot. Not only your children, even you yourself, you can learn. So as per Dr. Google, the key aspects of Fort Jesus, its purpose was built to protect the Portuguese living on the east coast and to secure trade routes. It serves as a key strategic point between Europe and India. The history and architecturals, the fort has undergone multiple reconquest by Portuguese, Omani Arabs and British forces. It is displayed a blend of European, Arab and local influences with 5 bastions and 1.2 meters thick walls. The interior features, the site includes the Omani House, a museum displaying artifacts, a deep well, a chapel, torture chambers, and old cannons. The culture significance as of 2011, it is a protected UNESCO site representing a masterpiece of military architectural and a poignant record of the Indian Ocean, slave trade and military conflict according. So when you go to this place, you'll find people selling these beautiful art spaces. These art pieces are very beautiful actually they are very expensive, but it also depends on your bargaining power. So I saw these beautiful arts and I was like amazed on how creative Kenyan people are. In this country we have to recognize the talents of people. So every place when you get here, the prices and everything, you can ask, and also if you want a tour guide, he's going to guide you through this place. So this is a plain sheet of how the place looks like. So the views are amazing. It is a breathtaking place for you to relax, and not to relax, actually to learn a lot. There are so many people on the entrance who help you. When you get to the entrance, there are so many people who are going to guide you through. So they charge, but it depends on how much you are going to negotiate with them. So for a tour guide, he was charging us 1,500 per person, to show you around and explain the historical background of this Fort Jesus. But if you don't want a tour guide, don't worry, because in this place they have everything indicated. So we came across this whale skeleton. So the specific and size, a juvenile whale, humpback whale, approximately it is 48 feet long. Its origin, the whale was found washed up in Ungwana Basco in Tana River County in June 1992. So the display and the location of the skeleton is exhibited within the courtyard area of the Fort Jesus Museum, an UNESCO World Heritage Site in Mombasa. Its significance, it serves as an educational display regarding a Kenyan marine biodiversity, and it is notable attraction inside the historic 16th century fort. So when you see this place, I don't know if you can see so properly, but this place also indicates everything that is in this place. As I was saying, if you don't have money, sometimes they can charge you a lot, and maybe you are not well off financially. So what you can do, you can just go there, and everything actually in this place, it is written on the wall. Every single history about the place is written on the wall, and it is written in English, Arab, and Kiswahili, so to make it easy for you to understand what is written. So you just go visit, see the places, see how it looks like. It is a good place. It has so many historical background. You see the rifles and so many other things, and it really makes you feel like you are in Portuguese or you are in Britain, because most of these things we see them on our screens. You have never seen them on live, and it is not that expensive, if I'm not wrong. I don't know if I can remember very well, but I think we paid 250 shillings per person for entrance. I think 200, it's not more than, let's say if it is expensive, not more than 300 or maybe 400. So you meet these costumes. The place looks amazing. My husband was amazing with the costumes. He deals with art, so when it comes to costuming, he's always passionate about the costumings and the stage sets and all that. So everything that you need to know about the place, you don't have to worry, it is written in the place. This was the first day that we arrived in Mombasa, because we were going to Lamu in Diani. So we had to stop at this place and first explore, and at this point I was so hungry. So but when I got to this place, by seeing all these things, it was amazing. Look at the views, they are amazing. When you are there, oh my goodness, you have to get some water. Of course, there are some people who sell water inside the place, so you don't have to worry. You can buy the water and drink, because let me tell you, it was so hot. And you just explore the place. These were the spices, yeah, the spices, and they indicated their names. But there is always a glass that it is there, so that you don't come into contact with them. Those were the books. They used to use the Portuguese. Were the leaders of the place when they lived in this fort. So the place is not closed. So So you everything, look at that boat. It is small and beautiful. So we came across this graveyard. It has the skeleton of a person who had died. So I didn't get to read actually the specific how he died. I didn't get the specific history about it because it was not written on the wall. So yeah, it was a grave, and someone was buried in that grave, and the grave was a glass one, so you are free to see the place. So we continued to explore the place. We got inside this place, the captain house. So this was the captain house. So this is how it looked. Remember this place, it has been renovated several times. There were some places that we noticed they were renovated, since it is made of, it's like a cave or something. So some parts fall because of maybe water. Remember, it doesn't have a roof. So yeah, so we continue to explore. You go inside there, and so at some point it seems like you are in a Merlin movie. The locations look like if you have watched that movie Merlin. Oh my goodness. So there was a basket ball ground there, and then you can see the Indian Ocean was just around that place. So we went down there. So we're checking up there. There were those students, they were learning. They were students. They were doing some tradition dances. Their teachers were with them. So we went down to the cave. So yeah, don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to ask. There are a lot of foreigners in this place. So when you go there, you will meet lots of foreigners. But of course, everyone is minding their business. So you have to take your time. Take your time, maybe 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on your time. So yeah, don't be afraid to explore the place. You have paid to go to every space. I don't think there is a place that you are not supposed to go inside. They allow you to be to feel at home. So this was ammunition room. So I went inside. I was a bit scared, maybe to get I don't know, but I thought maybe there is a rat. I'm scared of rats, your man. So we went inside there. It was a little bit dark, of course. And then we went outside. So we were looking at these places. Don't be afraid to explore because you have paid, and there is beautiful. Actually, some places looked taller. You can see the height of the place that we were. So yes, I went there to sit down because let me tell you, I was so tired. Remember, this was the first day that we landed in Mombasa. So when we got to Mombasa, we took our suitcases and we walked from the bus station to this place. It is like 7 kilometer. You can imagine walking 7 kilometer. I got into a place like I was like, I'm not doing this. But again, I wanted to see the old town in Mombasa. I saw the old town, but not everything in old town. Sometimes I didn't see the point of recording because by the end of the day, I was going here to enjoy and experience all these things. I did what I could. I managed to do what I could have managed to do at that time. So I was so tired, I kept on sitting down. Remember, my suitcases were at the entrance. There was my daughter, and oh my goodness, it was not easy. And then we came across this path walk. And then at this point, we could see the Indian Ocean and also the hotels that are next to the Indian Ocean. So we came according to these walls. Omanians has increased the height of the fort walls. I'm sorry, I can't say properly, but it is everything about this place is indicated on the walls, and the warnings and the do's and the don'ts of this place. So yeah. So I want you, when you're going next to Mombasa, I want you to put this in your bucket list. if you are a historic person and you love to learn a lot of things about the things that happen, if maybe where your child was to ask you a question about this place, maybe you will be able to answer the questions. I don't even want to imagine my daughter telling me, Mom, tell me about the Fort Jesus, and I don't know anything about it, yet I have been to Mombasa. It will not be right. So when you go to at least to Mombasa, make sure this is something that you do. Also go to the old town, go to the spices market. They have a market where they sell spices. Actually, some are organic and very, very, very strong. If you were to cook pilau with those spices, it is really good. And I promise next time I go to Mombasa, I'm going to do it in details. I'm going to indicate, I'm going to include you guys. I'm going to involve you guys on that trip, and from my mouth to God's ears. So I came here and then I was trying to take some pictures, and then I did some pictures here. Look at that path walk, it's amazing. And then on this place there were some students who were on the lower ground. They were studying there, so we decided to take a different direction to go to the other side. We didn't want to distract them. So yes, and my daughter was so my daughter was so happy. I don't know, I didn't even think even kids, the small kids, actually she was not even 1 year, but let me tell you, she was super excited. I couldn't even imagine. So we came to this room. It was like a, I don't know, like a bookshelf. We saw a rifle and all that. So guys, make sure to subscribe and like, comment, and leave down on the comment section what you'd want to know. If I've not said anything, leave down on the comment section and I'm going to be answering all your questions. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, you guys, I love you. Bye bye.